Hi. The beginning of videos are always so weird because you're just sitting in my room and then suddenly I have to start the conversation. Anyway, hi. Um, so I wanted to talk about what I've been doing this morning, which is my current daily practice of contemplating death. So for 5 minutes, contemplating what it would be like, how I would feel if today was my last day, if I would have things I would do differently, blah, blah, blah. And then another 5 minutes contemplating the situation, the people, the things that would be left behind. So then I thought about how I could, if God forbid I was to go soon, how I could make it easier for people to do the physical things. So I sent a letter to my friend with my bank details in so that my parents can get my £700. I had a few funeral requests, and then I wrote a couple paragraphs on what I would say to them and to the world. And then I thought, hold on, why don't I just say this now, which is essentially the message that I'm preaching in the message. So I thought then I would come on and share with you what I would say, what I want to say. It's not even about if I was to die tomorrow, it's just this is what I want to say. So you're going to die. You're going to die at some point. All your loved ones are going to die. Everything you have around you is going to be gone. And what are you going to think you could have done more of, or you could have lived more if you stopped worrying about what people think, what you should and shouldn't do, what you are capable of? What if you just knew that you could do all of it and you really didn't have to let these tiny, not tiny, but tiny or big thought worries stop you? Because what? Because life. I tried to read my the letter for a moment to try and stimulate something in me, but it's really distracting me. So I'm just gonna shut that. This is why I can't speak with notes. So what would I want to say? I would want to say, express yourself. It's safe to express yourself. And the only place you're going to find this safety is within yourself. Other people can create it or can help and can try and make you feel that, but you're the only one. And how can you create safety? By knowing that it's safe to feel. It is safe. They are only sensations. And the more comfortable you can be in these uncomfortable feelings, these unsafe feelings, these horrible, scary feelings, the more I am able to feel limitless. Because it's okay, say for example, fear of rejection. It's not that I'm actually scared of rejection, because rejection cannot physically hurt me. It's that I'm scared that if I was to get rejected, I wouldn't enjoy the feeling of it. And I don't want to have feelings that I don't enjoy. Which, when you break it down like that, to me sounds kind of oh, it's actually not so scary. What if I put this video up and people judge me? And then what? And then maybe I will feel this feeling in my tummy. Okay, and then I'm not gonna want to like it, so I'm gonna be annoyed. And then it's oh, none of this actually really matters. It does. Obviously, they're valid, and work with them, and I'm not trying to get rid of them. But it's just knowing that these fears are just essentially a fear of not wanting to feel something. But when we can drop into the sensations, or when I can drop into my sensations, it's first of all, I realize, okay, these are just sensations, I can just witness them. And then it's also actually this huge feeling of rejection in my heart is make me feel alive. And people people love to get angry, people love to get sad because it makes us feel alive. And more than feeling happy, we just want to feel alive, because that's what we're here to do. We are life, and we are here, I think, to ride these roller coaster sensation, and hopefully get to a place where it doesn't feel so overwhelming or limiting anymore. Because if we're getting stuck in these fears of feelings, it's really, I think, going to cut you off from a whole wealth of experience and emotions and sensations. So I'm not going to ramble on too much more. I think that was kind of the essence of what I was saying. But that was the essence of what I was saying. And something further is just go out and do what you want to do. Just follow your heart and know that you're safe and you're guided and you're loved and supported every single step of the way. You really, 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 really are. And there's that phrase, something like, when you start avoiding death, you stop being alive. And it's essentially like that on a smaller scale. When you start avoiding things because you're scared of how it's going to make you feel, you are sacrificing a whole lot of aliveness on the other side, I think. So go feel alive while you've got this beautiful, beautiful human body and this beautiful human experience that won't come around again. This day will never happen again. So maybe this has inspired you a little bit, but that is what I would say if I was gone, and now I'm saying it anyway because what's the point of waiting to say these things? Our hearts and our voices want to be heard. I thank you and I love you.